Welcome to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and I'll break them down into bite-sized tips you can use straight away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and Shine is your dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charly Leetham, episode number 634 today. And we are going to be talking about how to set up that autoresponder that I showed you how to set up in Zoho Mail, 2 days ago. In the last episode, that's the best way of saying that, in Google Workspace. Now, I had to do a little bit of digging to work this one out. It's not, it's different. That's all I'm going to say. It's a different system. It works differently, but it is possible to do. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen with you, and we are going to look at my Google Workspace account, and we are going to set up an autoresponder to send out a response to people filling in a form on our website asking for information, just to let them know that it's Christmas and that we're closed down, and we'll be back in touch with them at a particular point in time. So without further ado, let me share my screen with you. Okay, this is my Google Workspace Gmail account. It's my Gmail account, and I'm on the website. What we need to do is a couple of things. The first thing we need to do is set up what's called templates, and then we'll need to create the template, and then we'll need to set up the auto response rule. It's a little bit more complex than just doing it than the way Zoho Mail does it. So once you're logged into your Gmail account, come up to your settings cog, which is on the right hand side of the screen next to where your icon is, where your profile icon is. Click on the settings cog and click on See All Settings. Once you're into See All Settings, come all the way across to the right in the sub-menu that runs horizontally. Come across to the right to where it says Advanced. Click on Advanced. Do you see where it says Templates here? We want to click on Enable. Now, you are probably going to love templates just in general, but we'll click on Enable to enable our templates and say Save Changes. Okay, so that's the first thing we need to do. Now, that should drop me back out into my Gmail account. Yep, okay. Now we need to create the template. So we've enabled the template. Now we're going to create the template we want to send. So we're going to click Compose. And I'm not going to do anything here. I'm just going to say in the subject line, we're going to say, thanks for getting in touch. We're out of the office till January. For example. Yeah, I mean, that's probably a really, really bad subject line, but we'll just put that in there now. Say, hi there. Thanks for getting in touch. It's that time of the year where our staff take a well-earned break. We're out of the office. Oops, type properly, Charly, of the office until January 2026. Rest assured, let's just don't put dashes, yuck. Rest assured, we have your inquiry and we'll be in touch as soon as possible. Regards. Okay, so that's the template we're going to send, okay? We can polish it up a bit, of course. We can make it look a bit tidier, but I don't want to spend time on this video doing that. I'm going to turn off Smart Compose. I hate all those little boxes that appear. Once we've got all that, you need to come down where you've got the send button. Don't press send, of course. Come across to where you've got the 3 dots, remembering that a 3 dots horizontally or vertically normally means that there's more options. In this case, there is. We're going to click on that. Where it says templates, you'll see once you mouse over it, you get a little flyout. Oh, come on, there we go. It says save draft as template, and then we get another flyout. We've got to come down across to that and say save as new template. And it's going to ask us for the template name. I'm just going to call it Out of Office 2025. Okay. Click Save. Okay, that's done. We are just going to close that down. We don't need it to save. Right, you'll notice it's gone into our drafts though. We can delete that later. But we've got the template done. Now that we have the template done, we've enabled templates, we've got the template done, we're going to go back to our settings menu, which is the cog up near your profile icon on the right-hand side of the screen. Going to click See All Settings. And then we're going to come across to the options that says Filters and Blocked Addresses. Now, I don't have any filters set up on this account, which is fine. What we want to do, though, is we're going to create a new filter. And in this case, I want it to be anything that comes from star. Now, I've put the star. Okay, good. It's asking me. I've put the star in here, and what that says is that anything from mg.askcharlyleetham.com. So it doesn't matter who it's from. If it comes with that subdomain on it, it's going to hit this filter. In the inquiry, I'm just going to say inquiry. It should pick it up for the inquiry. We can always test it later, but if it has inquiry in it, it should pick up the subject line if it's got inquiry in it. Now, the reason I'm not too concerned about being very specific here, first of all, on my web form, I can set it so that it does have inquiry in it. And secondly, I know that my web form comes from mg.askcharlyleetham.com. So this will all work together, and I'm not going to hit anything that's got inquiry in it. It's got to come from a specific address. Now, I'm not going to click search. I'm going to click create a filter. Once we've created a filter, you'll come down here and it says send template. So we're going to tick on that. I'm going to tick it so it says send template. We're going to say choose template. And I'm going to say choose the template that we've sent. Now, there's a couple of other things you can do here, of course. If you wanted to, you could always give it a tag or star it. So star it or apply the label. Labels in Google Workspace, not tags. So you can apply a label, you can star it so that it's there in a folder, it's there in a label so that when you come back and say these are all of the things that you have to respond to, it's not going to get lost in your inbox, which is possibly important. You can always mark it as important. You can do whatever you want. But for now, we're just going to say send out the template. We're going to say create filter. And that's it. It's there. It says if it's from mg.askcharlyleetham.com, it's got inquiry in the subject line. It's just going to send out that template we've created. And that's it. That's as easy as it. That's as hard as it gets. As easy as it gets. That's as hard as it gets. Okay, so what did you think about that? Is that easy for you? Is that something you think you can use? I certainly can see it being of use, particularly around the Christmas period time. As I said in the last episode I did, it's always difficult just sending out an autoresponder and not making sure that you're hitting everyone when you do it, or hitting multiple people. It's always difficult when you're on a list and that list comes into your email account. You say, yes, we'll just send out a response, and it goes back to that list and everyone gets your automatic response saying, hey, we're out of the office. Like, I'm not sure they care. So doing it like this, where you can actually pull it down and just respond to specific emails, is possibly a good idea. That's how you do it in Google Workspace at the very least. I hope it's useful to you. Have I asked more questions than I've answered? Hey, is there questions that I didn't answer at all in that? I would love to know. You can come and ask those questions in my community, in my community at askcharlyleetham.locals.com. Love to have you over there, host you over there, and have these types of conversations. You can, of course, always leave comments on these videos wherever you're watching or listening to them. I will respond to them eventually. And if it was useful to you, I would love it if you'd give the video a like and maybe share it with a friend. And of course, if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. And guys, I will see you the day after tomorrow with my next episode in this podcast. Bye. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.